Hundreds of Filipino oil rig workers are up in arms against the suspension of their deployment in the United States. Again, let's hear from Jorge Bandola.
300 Filipino oil rig workers in America held protests at the office of the Philippine Overseas Employment Administration. This after the POEA continues to suspend their trip to work in America despite several appeals.
Bakit kami hindi kami pinapayagang makaalis? Karapan namin bilang na makapagtrabaho ng maayos. Legal naman ang pag-alis namin. Magdadaan naman kasi sa legal na proseso. Bakit hindi kami payagan? Hindi kami payagan makapagtrabaho doon sa kumpanyang gusto namin na kumukuha sa amin. Yan ang dapat liwanagin eh. Yan ang hindi natin maintindihan.
POEA says they suspended the Philippine Hiring Agency based on a complaint and report of the United States Health Department after what had happened in Louisiana last November 24, 2012. After the explosion at the oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico that killed 8 Filipino workers, the U.S. Health Department found out that certain oil rig work procedure was not followed. According to the investigation, the explosion happened after a Filipino supervisor instructed his men to weld a certain part of the pipeline without consulting first a safety officer. The pipeline happened to be containing highly flammable hydrogen gas that ignited the explosion. With the findings, the POEA instructed the Philippine Hiring Agency to refrain from sending workers for the Grand Isle shipyard since last year.
We have taken action on December 2013 to prevent any further possible injuries or death to pending investigation to finally decide kung ano yung magiging fate ng Philippine and US counterpart recruiters and all other workers who are deployed in other offshore rigs. And that will be next week.
Administrator Kakdak said they will come up with a decision next month whether to allow the Philippine Hiring Agency or not. For People's Television, Jorge Bandola.